Hi, welcome to Dice Control Dojo. I'm Phil and I practice every day, share my tips so we can all get better at the casino. We have 2 days to go, and today we're talking about overthinking, what we want to do today, and get our strategies down and get everything ready to go. Tomorrow's a travel day. It's going to be exciting. We're going to be on the road doing our thing, and so today is my last double session, morning and afternoon, just trying to get everything ready. And what do I want to do? So today I want to do two things. First, no betting. The first part of this is about no betting. We're just going to throw. What we want to do is get that muscle memory down. Then the second part, what I mean by no betting is don't throw and start tracking your throws if it's a 7 or 11 or what good numbers you're throwing. It's all BS because you're just trying to get this muscle memory down. So you want to make sure your pattern is the exact same every time you're throwing. So I'm not even looking at my numbers or anything because I just think we have to have positive energy going in. You have to make sure you're feeling it the right way. And I have a lot of reservations because I'm new to the throw and I don't want to disappoint the craps crew. I want to make sure we're actually getting embedded and that I'm a positive influence in this group. And so I'm working my butt off right before we leave. And I tell you, I feel good, right? I've been going to live practices. I've been doing very well. I'm a little nervous about my shaking, but I'm able to stop it by just dropping my fingers right down onto the floor. Relax, take a deep breath, and then throw. I want to see a consistent throw today. I don't want to overthink it. It's just throw me, no thinking. Okay. We want to make sure we're getting our muscle memory down and our mental memory down. So that's why I'm saying don't see what your SRR is. Don't sit there and say, oh my God, I threw 3 7. I'm not even looking at what numbers I'm throwing. I'm throwing it into a beanbag. Whatever falls, falls. I want to just nail down my low and slow. I want to make sure my backswing is good. I want to make sure I'm feeling good and that I have my muscle memory and mental memory ready to go for the activity. So, with that being said, my day's practice is going to be like that, right? In what I'm doing, just to make sure I get a good steady throw and get everything prepared for tomorrow. Okay, I'm packing. I'm trying to not think. I'm just ready. I'm getting excited. I want to see how good we do. Um, I want to see what this team play goes. First time we're trying that, see if it works. We're not going to talk about betting strategies, but we're trying to all pool our money together, see if we all throw, and then at the end, we'll divide the money up and see if for me, because I'm not a gambler and I'm not a very good bettor, right? This is the best case scenario for me going forward because I have to bet what our team agrees on when it's my turn to throw and when it's everybody's doing their own part, right? And I have to do it. I'm forced to so that I don't let the other guys down because at the end, if we hit something and I wasn't on that number, um, we're going to get in trouble. We're not going to be making as much money and everybody will be upset. So for me, who is a guy who all I want to do when I'm throwing is be able to throw for a long time. And if from the side effects of me throwing for a long time, I make a few bucks, that's the best, right? So, like on my 50 throw that I did, I didn't make a lot of money because I was just kind of practicing in a live casino. If I throw a 50 with these guys, we're going to make a fortune. But it's not about I know it's fun to make money. Don't get me wrong. But I'm also just really trying to use this time to see game day, can I step it up? Can I have those good throws? Did all this work pay off for 6 months of, let's review, going to a coach, having a private lessons with the craps crew and our coaches to go over tweaking our system. And for remember, I was like this, I was doing a swing, I was straight on, I was throwing. And in the course of the last 6 months, I've changed to a 45-degree angle. I have made significant progress on being able to put my arm against the wall here to be able to pick up the dice nice and gently. Nice and gently as I can. I have now a 45-degree angle. I'm now pushing back 2 to 4 inches so that when I release, it's a nice steady flow. My muscle memory's completely changed, and been practicing that for 6 months. I have hopefully got this down to a science, and we'll see if it makes any difference. If it doesn't, and it's just a random throw, then it's a random throw. I had fun doing it. It was a fun activity. But if we do and have a great throw, remember, we have 4 of us that have been practicing, and I am confident in all 4 of them that anybody could go off at any time and hit some amazing numbers. It's not just about me, it's my team. So if that's getting back to that betting, if always been a scared money when I'm gambling because I'm not a gambler. And my buddies have convinced me, like, if I do this team play, I'm not stressed out about, they're only chips, right? I'm only putting chips down. We're all taking a hit if we all crap out. So I feel a lot more confident. In the way we worked this, my buddy that worked this out, we were working on when we are throwing, we're not betting very much, which is a genius idea. I don't have to think about anything but just focusing on my throw. I have a place bet down, and I don't have to do any of the betting. They're going to do it all for me, which is fantastic. One of my biggest issues is I'm so concentrating on throwing, I'm missing bets up here. I may have a 6 and an 8, and then if I don't hit them, I'm hitting over 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. I don't have that bet down. I don't have to think about it. My partners are going to step up and do it with me. So what I need to do now, 2 things. I got my muscle memory, my mental memory going. My last thing I got to do is to practice the betting. So when it is my turn, what are my bets? Okay? What am I doing? And I got to make sure I can do it nice and easy, and then I get through all 4 of the different types of betting, and I got to make sure I got that down mentally so it's easy peasy and I don't forget. And one thing that's really weird, when you're doing live betting versus betting at home, is it's easy for you to pay yourself out or to put the bets up on the line. And you got to remember, you're at the casino now. You have to announce your bets out loud. If this is going to be working, you got to say working. So when you're home, practice that. Putting your bets down on the com and saying, make that 4, 6, 8, 10 across, please, for $110, whatever it is. You got to say it out loud and expect, remember, the dealers are going to be doing that. And then when you get the payoff, remember, you're paying yourself on the payoff here. Say it out loud. What is that payoff supposed to be? It's supposed to be 100, 105 off and on. Then it's 105 off and on. Make sure you're collecting that and you are putting that in your rack. Okay, so it gets easy when you're there after practicing all this at home, that you're going to screw that up because you're used to just paying yourself, and you're also used to putting your bets down. It's different. Everything goes through the com for the bets. If it's a proposition bet, it goes over to the stick man. So you got to make sure you're getting yourself straight, as months and months of practice at home or on a computer may screw up your betting system and you'll be missing bets. So keep that in mind. So tomorrow is the last day before we go. We're going to talk a little bit about what we do game day, what that looks like, getting ready for it, and preparing for it. So join me tomorrow. And as always, we're not talking about the betting strategies, but I know that if I'm working this hard for 6 months, I'm going to throw for a long, long time.